Hello, pretty princess. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is PP Club. How's it going? I'm pretty good, and I'm gonna continue the question. What would you do? Question, right? Mm. Okay, I'll give you a question. The same. Uh, if you had a chance to have a time machine now, you have a time machine now, okay, and then you went to the future, which is 3 years later from now, and then you are able to see the World War III, which is nuclear war, and then you saw billions of people died. Mm. But some of them are deep under the ground, which is in nuclear shelter, right? That's why maybe 1 million people were saved, but billions of people died. And you came back to the present now. Mm. And then you knew that now 1,000 people are planning to launch the nuclear World War III. And only you knew the facts in the future, what happened in the future. That's why you are responsible for billions of people's lives now. Okay, then what would you do now?
Okay, that's a really hard question. But for me, I think that since I'm just an ordinary person, okay, I would try my best to voice out and to prove to people that there is going to be a war. And I think in actually voicing out, especially now that it's really easy to say what you feel through social media,
Uh-huh.
I can use social
Oh,
media to
social media. Uh-huh.
express what I know. And then actually, I think since social media is in public, I think there will be people who will believe me, and
Like what I'm
even
doing
though
now,
many
right?
will not
Like
believe me.
like what I'm doing now, right? And then
Yes.
YouTube channel, right? Ah.
Yes, definitely. And even though a lot of people will not believe me, I think there will be some who will. And then, yes, I think that will be the greatest thing that I can do. I will try to prove to people that I have seen the future.
How would you
And
prove it?
in actually, I think by actually saying what I saw.
Oh,
Okay,
just
I
to
think
say,
that will
right?
too.
Just your words, right? Just your mouth, using your mouth, right? Maybe you cannot
Yes,
prove it, right?
yes, that is correct. I
Uh-huh.
will try my best to voice out
Uh-huh.
what I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
And then
I think that is the thing that I will do.
just saying.
Yes, I
All
will
you
try
can.
to voice out.
Mm.
Yes, I will try my very best in using social media because it's the most powerful thing nowadays.
For ordinary people, maybe.
Yes,
But
especially that I'm just an ordinary people.
but there are so many fake news or fake information, right? Around the world.
Yes,
That's why maybe it's very rare for them to believe in you, right?
yes, but
Mm.
since it's a public platform, I think there will be people who will believe me too. That is
Mm.
why I think that will be a good thing.
Mm. Okay, and then some people, only few people believe in you. And then what did you do next?
um, I don't Okay, so you said that if I have a time machine, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, so I think I will try or I will convince people to also try the time machine. I don't know.
Ah,
So that they will also see the future.
I see. You mean you want to share your responsibility, right?
Yes.
I see. Oh, yeah, it might be. No, no, okay, okay. Then let's say you cannot use, time machine anymore. Only once. It's your responsibility.
I'm
Okay.
not really sure. That's a really hard situation.
Yeah. Yeah. What would you do next? Right? It's really hard, right? Mm.
Yes,
But
I think so
actually,
too.
through this question, I want people to realize how important the election is, right? Mm. Mm.
Yes, I
That's
totally
why,
agree.
yeah, actually, I want you, maybe, your future will already destined to die, right? Only 3 years, right? Your life only have only 3 years left, right? Or most of the people. And then maybe you want to die without regret, right? That's why you want to do your best, right?
Yes, that
Yeah,
is correct.
that's why I think I want you to run for office yourself, and then grab the power, right?
Oh, okay.
Grab the power and then to change the world, and then yeah, okay,
Okay.
and then for example, I'm one of those like 1,000 people, and then you'd ask me like why you kill lots of people, right? And then I would tell you like because we've been waiting for long years, and but people didn't realize like we are facing a global population growth, and global warming, climate change, right? And then people destruct a lot of nature, and they are forced many animals to distinct, right? Extinct. And uh, there are so many, how to say, なんていうの abnormal things happened in on the earth nowadays, like a fire on the Australia, at the Australia, or lots of flooding in many areas, right? And then the iceberg at the Antarctic is melting so quickly now, right? And the sea level is rising, right? That's why we already knew that the people are irresponsible for the environment of the earth. That's why they will definitely uh, destruct this destroy this earth. We have already confidence about it. That's why we already reached a conclusion. Mm. And then that's why we decided to reduce the number of people. Mm. That's the reason, right? That's why.
Yes, okay.
Uh, yeah, but yeah, you still have 3 years later, 3 years left. You have 3 years left. That's what you can do. And then maybe you try to run for office, right? Mm. But no one
Yeah.
listen to you,
Okay.
right? Yeah, some, right? Few
Yeah,
people
that's
will
right.
listen to you, but most of them will never listen to you because vote buying is popular. Mm.
Yes, I
Yeah,
totally agree.
money, right? If you want
Excellent.
to grab our power, you need money, right?
Oh, yeah. So
If
yes, that's a really great point.
right,
I haven't realized that a while ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think your question is somewhat related to Noah's Ark in the Bible.
Noah's Ark, yeah. Yeah, kind of related.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah. Uh,
That time, no one believed him when he
yeah,
told the people. Yes.
yeah. And then did I tell you like about the 2011 disaster?
Yes, I do
Oh,
know.
yeah, you will remember. Oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's why, yeah, it's a very water-related accident, right? And then even if it's
Yes, I.
people are in danger, no one listen to you, right? That's the problem, right? That's the problem.
Especially if you're just an ordinary people, no one will listen to you.
Yeah. Oh, that's the problem.
Some might even call you crazy. I think so.
Mm. Right, it's very hard. That's why, yeah, if
Yes.
you have a good ears, right? Like a heart of ears, guy. If you can listen to heart of ears, you are very lucky. And then you are good educated person maybe, right? You are inherited a good
Yes.
education from ancestor. That's why, yeah,
Yeah.
maybe we know that he or his or her ancestor is also nice, was also nice. Mm. Yeah,
Yes, I really agree, and I think okay.
uh-huh, what?
Okay. I think that is the sense of the people wanting to have power and authority because when you have those, people will listen to you. Yes, and you matter to people. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh, I can hear. Uh-huh,
Yes.
uh-huh, mm-hmm.
I think that is why a lot of people want to have the authority and the power so that if they will say something or uh, if they want to disseminate some information, people will actually believe them if they have such.
Yeah, uh-huh, yeah.
So,
But
yes, that's
I
it.
guess but the function of the authority is maybe they have a task for the separating かな、分ける determine good people and bad people on the earth, right? mm, I guess so, like yeah, like me, why I would like to be a politician. mm. In the past, I tried to run for office. mm. Maybe, yeah, I want to determine the good person or bad person. That's why yeah,
Okay. I don't have anything in mind to say.
uh-huh,
Okay, so I think do you have any other questions?
and then okay, and then for example, now you run for office, but no one listened to you, and then you failed the election. Mm. And then, but still you have 2 years, right? For example, what would you do next?
Okay. Oh, you mean relating to um the World War?
Oh, yeah,
Your
leading
question?
World War
Oh,
Three, and then
okay.
maybe you want to save the people, or you want to save your family or your friends, right? Very related to you, someone very related to you. What would you do? You want to save those people.
Oh, I think I will just if they wanted to be saved or if they actually believe me, then I will try to save them as much as possible. I will
How?
try to save those people who
Um,
just believed in me.
oh, yeah, of course. How?
um, by actually okay. Since I've seen the World War, I might actually think of things on how to actually survive or actually um, creating somewhere or a safe place
Oh,
for me and my family to be safe, just like
uh-huh.
that. Yes,
Like,
I think that's it.
oh, like, like you mean nuclear shelter, right? You need to buy nuclear shelter.
Yes, yes, that
Oh,
is correct. Or maybe some underground, some places underground, just like
uh-huh.
that.
If you know, right?
Yes, I
If you,
think that will be the safest.
oh,
Yes.
yeah. If you know the fact, right? Using the time
Yeah.
machine, and then you know the fact, you do that, but you don't know, right? That's why you don't prepare, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm gonna tell you, like Philippines, there are no nuclear shelter, right? But
Yes.
53 countries like Russia, China, Canada, America, Malaysia, in India, Swiss, Netherlands, right? Those all of the 53 countries have more than 50% of the nuclear shelter. Did you know that?
It's actually my first time to hear that.
I see. Yeah. That's why maybe I forgot the quotes. You are not to be ready, right? You don't prepare, right? In Philippines, right? In the worst case.
Yes,
Mm,
so.
yeah.
Yes, and I think they don't actually focus on that matter.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Politicians here.
Mm. I think wait. I forgot. 最悪を想定する。smart people will prepare for the in the worst case. Mm.
Oh yeah.
Right? Worst case, right? But that's why maybe nuclear war is the worst case, right? Scenario. That's why maybe actually in Japan we don't have a nuclear shelter also, right? And then maybe because after World War II we are focused on the about economic growth. Mm. Do you hear that? Can you hear that? Can you hear me?
Can you please repeat it? I'm so sorry.
Okay. Uh, After World War II, mm, after World War II, we were focused on the uh, creating a better society. I mean, convenient society. That's why we build a lot of road or building, right? Not a nuclear shelter, right? Mm. That's why maybe our mindset is not good actually. Our first priority is money than more money than life. Can you hear me?
Yes, I think so too. And
Mm.
yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Yes, and if this is just my opinion, but I think including Philippines, we don't focus or people are confident that there will be no war. I think so. That is why they're not preparing for this kind of matters.
Um, yeah,
Yes,
actually,
it is what I think.
but maybe you might know that there's nothing in this world that should be uh, taken for granted. That should be taken for granted, right? Such as peace,
Yes,
affluence, or freedom or equality. There's nothing, right? That should be taken for
yes,
granted. Mm, that's why maybe we need to change our mindset.
yes. I really agree. Especially this crisis, the coronavirus.
Mm,
Yes. I think somewhat our country was confident at first that there will be no cases here, and now there's a lot of cases, and it's still increasing until now.
yeah, I've watched it on TV about Philippine situation.
Yes, and I think there is some. I'm not sure. There is a bill that was submitted before by the one of the senators that died
Uh huh.
on preparing the preparation of a pandemic,
Uh huh.
but it was not approved by the government officials.
Uh huh.
And now that there is a pandemic, some people are reviewing the bill that was not approved,
Mm.
and Yes, it's really sad that it was not approved, and now we have a pandemic that we are encountering.
Mm,
People were not prepared because they don't think it will going to happen, and now it
yeah,
is happening.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People tend to believe that they want to believe, not the
Yes,
fact that they are in danger.
yes, that is correct. That is
Mm,
why it's really it the quote, it's better to prevent than to cure, is really
mm,
yes, it's
mhm.
really effective. I think so.
Yeah, but yeah, that's why I always feel like the problem is how to open, how to. The problem is for us to open, to how to open people's ears, right? People's ears.
Yes, and I hope this pandemic will change everyone's mindset, especially government's mindset.
Do you think people are starting to change their mindset?
Um, I think there will be some, but not most of the people.
Yeah, I think just like they are complaining, right?
Yes, they just complaining, but not actually doing something to prevent
Yeah.
it.
Mm, yeah. And then yeah, I'm gonna tell you that the most important thing is not your one vote, but the quality of candidate, right? Mm. There's no good candidate, there's no good politician. Mm.
Yes, I think so. There will be, or it doesn't matter who is the president or any politician, because I think it just start with yourself.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes, the change just start within yourself, and
yeah.
not within the government who
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
running the country.
Mm. That's why democratic country. Like we are not living in dictator like how would you say the country who has dictator, which has dictator,
Can
monarchy,
you hear me?
monarchy, right? Monarchy,
Oh yes,
monarchy, right? We are not living in monarchy, right? Monarchy country.
yes.
Mm.
And even though I think so, even though if the government is really good in handling problems in your country, if people are not following, I think it's really useless.
Mm. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, I love this question actually. Mm. Yeah.
Yes, I think so too. And you had a lot. I also learned from you.
Oh,
We're learning
thank you.
from each other.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm.
Okay, is there something you might want to add?
Okay, maybe there are many. But yeah.
Yes, we
Yeah,
don't have
we're running
enough
out of
time
time.
already.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, I really enjoyed talking to you,
Thank you.
and I
Me
hope to
too.
see you soon again.
So
And
do
good
I.
luck with your YouTube channel.
Uh huh. Thank you
Yes,
very
okay.
much.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Good night
bye.
and God
Good
bless.
night.
Take care.
Okay, we're done. It was fun. This is a good question. This is a good question to mm, to let you know how important the quality of candidate, right? Not your one vote. Mm. So you have to be candidate, good candidate. Mm. Okay, that's it. See you later. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.